Are you tired of suffering from migraines? If you are, you're certainly not alone. Migraines are a prevalent health issue affecting millions worldwide. They're not just your average headache. Migraines are a recurring type of vascular headache causing moderate to severe pain that is throbbing or pulsating. The discomfort typically affects one side of the head and may be accompanied by nausea, vomiting, and sensitivity to light and sound. Migraines can be debilitating, interfering with your daily life. They can last from a few hours to several days, making even the simplest tasks seem monumental. The impact extends beyond the physical pain, often causing emotional distress and impacting productivity. Imagine being in the middle of an important work presentation, a family gathering, or simply trying to enjoy a quiet afternoon when a migraine strikes. It's more than just an inconvenience, it's a disruption to your life. But what if you could take steps to avoid migraines altogether? Every migraine sufferer has their own unique set of triggers. This is a fact that makes understanding and managing migraines a highly individualized process. Triggers are certain factors that set off a chain reaction in your body, leading to a migraine attack. Identifying these triggers can be the first step towards taking control of your migraines. So what are some of the most common triggers? Let's dive in. Stress is often at the top of the list. It's no secret that our bodies react physically to emotional tension. High stress levels can cause changes in our brain chemistry and provoke a migraine. This can be stress from work, family, or even a traumatic event. Managing stress through techniques like meditation, exercise, and relaxation can be key in avoiding a migraine. Next, let's talk about sleep, or rather, the lack of it. Both insufficient sleep and too much sleep can act as triggers. Our bodies need a balanced sleep schedule. So, maintaining regular sleep hours can play a significant role in preventing migraines. Now, on to foods. Certain foods and drinks have been linked to migraines. These can include aged cheeses, processed meats, alcohol, especially red wine, and foods high in MSG. Again, it's important to remember that these may not apply to everyone. Keeping a food diary can help identify if a certain food is a trigger for you. Lastly, hormonal changes, especially in women, can trigger migraines. Fluctuations in estrogen levels around menstruation, pregnancy, and menopause are often associated with migraines. Some women may find relief in hormonal therapies or by avoiding triggers that coincide with their menstrual cycle. Identifying your migraine triggers is a process of trial and error, and it requires patience. It can be helpful to keep a migraine diary, noting when migraines occur, what you are doing, eating, or feeling before the onset. With time, patterns may begin to emerge, giving you a clearer picture of your triggers. Once you've identified your triggers, you can begin to take control of your migraines. You're not at the mercy of these debilitating headaches. You have the power to understand your body better and take steps towards a more comfortable, migraine-free life. Did you know that certain foods can trigger migraines? Yes, you heard it right. Our diet plays a crucial role in our overall health. And when it comes to migraines, food can either be a friend or a foe. It's time to get to know the culprits that might be hiding in your pantry or fridge. First up, we have caffeine. Now don't get me wrong, a small amount can actually help to relieve a migraine, but too much of it can lead to a caffeine withdrawal headache. It's all about balance. So if you're a coffee lover, remember, moderation is key. Next on our list is alcohol. Red wine in particular is a notorious migraine inducer. It contains a substance called tyramine that can trigger migraines in some people. So, if you've noticed a pattern between your wine nights and your migraines, it might be time to rethink that glass of Merlot. And then there's chocolate. I know, it's a heartbreaker. Chocolate contains a compound called phenylethylamine that can change your brain chemistry and cause a migraine. So you might want to think twice before reaching out for that chocolate bar. Lastly, let's talk about processed foods. These are packed with preservatives and additives like monosodium glutamate or MSG, which is a well-known migraine trigger. So those instant noodles or canned soups might be convenient, but they're not doing your migraines any favors. Remember, everyone is different. What triggers a migraine in one person might not affect another. That's why it's important to keep a food diary. Write down what you eat and when you get a migraine. Over time, you might be able to spot patterns and identify your personal food triggers. The key takeaway here is that maintaining a healthy and balanced diet can make a big difference. It's not just about avoiding certain foods, but also about incorporating nutrient-rich foods that can boost your overall health and well-being. By avoiding these trigger foods, you can significantly reduce your chances of experiencing a migraine. So take charge of your health today and make mindful choices about what you eat. After all, your well-being is worth it. Just as some foods can trigger migraines, others can help prevent them. As we dive into this topic, let's consider the role our diet plays in managing migraines. Some foods, rich in certain nutrients, can actually help fend off those debilitating headaches. Take magnesium, for instance. This essential mineral is known to play a crucial role in our nervous system, helping to relax our nerves and muscles. Now, isn't that something we could all use a little more of? A lack of magnesium in our diet has been linked to migraines in several studies. In fact, some research suggests that people who suffer from migraines may have lower levels of magnesium in their bodies compared to those who don't. So, where can we find this mighty mineral? Let's explore some food options. First on our list is spinach. This leafy green is not only packed with magnesium, but also carries a host of other health benefits. It's versatile too. You can toss it into salads, blend it into smoothies, or sauté it for a warm side dish. Next up, we have almonds. These crunchy delights are a great source of magnesium and make for a perfect snack. They're also easy to incorporate into your meals. Sprinkle them on your salad, add them to your morning cereal, or just grab a handful when you're on the go. And let's not forget avocados. This creamy fruit is loaded with magnesium and a plethora of other nutrients. It's a fantastic addition to sandwiches, salads, and even smoothies. Plus, who can resist a good guacamole, right? In addition to these, there are many other magnesium-rich foods like black beans, bananas, and whole grains that you can include in your diet. Remember, it's all about balance and variety. Incorporating these foods into your diet can be a simple and effective way to avoid migraines. So let's start treating our bodies right by feeding them the nutrients they need. After all, prevention is better than cure, and it begins at the dinner table. You might be wondering, why magnesium oxide? Well, this simple compound plays an integral part in our body's functioning. Acting as a key player in over 300 biochemical reactions, it's a powerhouse of benefits. One of these benefits is its ability to regulate neurotransmitters. These are the chemical messengers in our brain that play a critical role in migraines. When their activity goes haywire, migraines can occur. Magnesium oxide can help keep these neurotransmitters in check, potentially warding off those pesky headaches. Moreover, it's been observed that many of us aren't getting enough magnesium in our diets. This deficiency can make us more susceptible to migraines. So, taking a magnesium oxide supplement can help fill this gap, providing our bodies with the necessary amount of this essential mineral. In essence, magnesium oxide isn't just a dietary supplement, it's a potential shield against migraines. Taking magnesium oxide can be a game changer in your fight against migraines. But what if you're already in the throes of a migraine? This is the question that haunts many of us when we're caught in the vice-like grip of a migraine attack. But fear not, there are simple home remedies that can provide immediate relief. First and foremost, make sure to stay hydrated. Dehydration can often worsen a migraine, so sipping on water can provide some much-needed relief. Next, try to rest in a quiet, dark room. Migraines often make us sensitive to light and sound, so minimizing these can help reduce the severity of the symptoms. Another effective method is the use of cold compresses. Placing a cold pack on your forehead or the back of your neck can help numb the pain and provide a soothing effect. Remember, these remedies are not a cure, but they can help manage the discomfort during an attack. These home remedies can offer immediate relief when a migraine strikes. So, how can you avoid migraines? As we've learned today, the first step is understanding your triggers. These can be certain foods, stress, changes in sleep patterns, or even weather changes. Being aware of these triggers is the first line of defense. Next, we've discussed the importance of diet. Avoiding foods like alcohol, caffeine, and processed foods can drastically reduce the frequency of your migraine attacks. Instead, focus on incorporating magnesium-rich foods in your diet, such as spinach, almonds, and avocados. We also explored the role of magnesium oxide. This supplement can be a game changer in your battle against migraines. And let's not forget about the home remedies that can provide you relief during an attack, like staying in a quiet, dark room or applying a cold compress to your forehead. By following these steps, you can take control of your migraines and reclaim your life. Remember, knowledge is power, and you now have the power to make a change.